Hey, fourth graders, this is Area and Perimeter Review, pages 305 and 306. All right, let's get started. We're almost done, guys. This is the second to last page. All right, so number one, write the formulas. Area of a square. So what's the formula to find the area of a square? We know that area equals S times S, right? Side times side. So you have to find the area, you have to write the formula for the area of a rectangle here. The formula for the perimeter of a square goes here, and the perimeter of a rectangle. So we know the perimeter of a square, the formula for that is 4 times S. Okay, so find the formula for these two here. All right, number two, find the perimeter and area of these scale drawings. So we know that perimeter is you're just adding up all the sides, or finding the distance around our shape here, our rectangle here. And the first thing we need to do is write the formula. So perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. We know that the length is the longest part. The width is usually the shorter part, the shorter side. Okay. Yeah, so you have to plug that into this formula. You'll get your answer for perimeter. Make sure you write feet. You're measuring in, our unit of measure is in feet. This time is a square, so we know that the perimeter for a square, as you can see here, is 4 times S, and one of these sides is S. All right. Next one, this is perimeter of a rectangle again, knowing that this side is the length and this side is the width. Yeah. Okay. Area. So area, you have to multiply. So area equals of a rectangle here is length times the width. Okay, knowing that 17 is the length, 9 feet is the width, and our answer needs to be in square feet. So that'll tell us how many squares I can fit into my rectangle here. Next one, area of a square is S times S. Plug that in, and again, your answer needs to be in square yards. All right. Okay. So yeah, for this one, it needs to be in square what? I'll let you guys figure that out. Follow the signs. This is pretty straightforward. I don't think any of you guys have been having issues with this. Just be careful when you multiply. Make sure you're lining up your numbers. Some of you guys are, not lining up your numbers correctly, and it's messing you guys up. Okay. Next one, number 4A. Mr. Monroe planned to have cement poured on his carpet floor. The floor is 5 feet by 18 feet. If the cement costs $14.50 per square yard, what will be the cost of the floor? So let me underline that part. What would be the cost of the floor? All right. So let's see. This is kind of tricky. So first, okay, here's his carpet, right? Carpet floor. Okay, it is 15 feet by 18 feet. And he's trying to figure out how much would it cost him to cover all this inside of this rectangle here in carpet and cement, sorry. So is that area or perimeter? What do you guys think? It is area. That's right. Very good job. So, area of a rectangle is length times width. So if you had to multiply 18 times 15. Oh, I drew this completely wrong. This side should be 18. And this side should be 15. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. Okay. That'll give us the area. All right. And whatever the area is, that'll give us our answer in square feet. So our answer would be in square feet for this. But we're trying to figure out how much it will cost them to cover it in square yards. Okay, so we actually have to, whatever answer we get here, we have to divide it. Remember how many square feet are in how many square feet are in 1 square yard? It's we got 1 square feet equals 1 square yard. Okay, so that means I have to take my answer in square feet, I have to actually divide it by 9 in order for me to get my answer in square yards. Alright, so after I divided my answer here, whatever 18 times 15 is, times that, divide that by 9, I will get my answer in square yards. And I'm not done there. So after I get my answer here, I will need to multiply that by $14.50, and that will finally give me the cost of how much it would cost me to fill this area here with cement. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of one of the tougher word problems. I guess this is like one of the last word problems you have to do in 4th grade, so I guess they kind of made it a little bit tougher. Alright, B. Mr. Melbourne has a small farm of 24 acres. Oops. 24 acres. How many square feet is his farm? And it says there are 43,560 square feet in 1 acre. So I think this is actually pretty simple. All you need to do is just multiply, since there's 24 acres here. You have 24 acres. This is too light. All right, we got 24. Why is it so light? Oh, that's why. All right. Huh. Okay, so we got 24 acres here. How many square feet is his farm? You need to, and it says there are 24 square feet, 1 acre. So all you have to do is multiply your answer by 43,560. That should give you how many square feet. Okay, all right. Let's look at the next page. Write the answers. Okay, pretty straightforward here. All right, just make sure you guys are lining up your numbers correctly, especially when you're multiplying. Very easy, and just bring the decimal point straight down. Okay, now, this is a pretty nice Bible verse. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So since this is the end of the math book, I guess, yeah, picked a pretty good Bible verse for it. All right, change to decimals. 51 over 100 is what in a decimal? Okay, so you can remember the method I told you guys. Write your decimal point here, and count how many zeros. There's 2 zeros and 100. That tells us how many place values. So I need 2 place values for my decimals, and then write my number 51. All right, so 0.51 is 51 hundredths in decimals. All right, next one's 342 and 3 thousandths. So write 342, your whole number, decimal point. I have 3 place values here. I have 3 zeros, so I need 3 place values. And I need to write 3 at the very end, and the rest are zeros. So 342.003. Okay, you guys can do the rest by yourself. All right, write the correct temperature beneath each thermometer. This is 23, so what is this degree here? Remember, it's counting by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, it's counting by tens. So, yeah, you guys can figure that out. Number 8, Pastor Kelly took a mission trip to Australia. Plot and connect the points on the map. Find the average numbers. Find the average numbers saved during the mission trip. Okay. All right. People saved. Okay, so here's a day and 20. So people saved during the mission trip. So on day 1, if he saved 20, here's day 1, 20. Make a mark here on 20. Day 2, 25. So day 2 is here. All the way up to 25 is 20. So this is 20, and this line is 20, and this line is 30. So 25 would be where? Right in between, right in the middle somewhere. So about right here. So do the same for 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Plot the points and then connect the lines. And after that, you're not done yet. They want you to find the average. So remember, to find the average of a set of numbers, first you add up all the numbers, and then you divide it by how many numbers there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 numbers. So add all this up, divide it by 7. That will give you the average. Okay, so that is it for these pages. So wow, congrats guys. This is you're finished with all the regular normal math pages. The next one is just a practice sheet. All right, hope you guys are doing well. Take care.